Let's see. What do I do? Oh, oh, oh. Hello. Hello. I'm sorry, you caught me by surprise. I wasn't ready for you yet, but hello. How are you? And how are you? And I see you over there. How are you? Have you all been good little boys and girls? Welcome to the North Pole. I think you know me. I'm Santa Claus, and this is where I live. You see all of the snow, and you see all of the trees that are covered with snow, and you see that building right there, right there. Do you know what that is? That is Santa's workshop. Now, I know that you're saying that little thing is Santa's workshop. It is. But you know what? My workshop is magical. So you walk through those doors, and that little workshop is bigger than big on the inside because that's where we make all the toys for all the kids. It's magical. But today, the reason you're here with me is I have some stories to tell you. You see, normally Santa comes and we have a little party before Christmas, before I have to go deliver the toys to all the kids. But this year, we weren't able to do that. All the adults got together and they decided it would be better that if Santa just delivered the message from the North Pole this year. You know how adults do things, but the adults, they know the best, right? So we must listen to what they say and follow their rules, right? Okay. So I'm going to read to you today two stories, two of my favorite stories, and I hope you will like them. So, are you ready for some stories? Okay. The first one I have is this book, and it's called Llama Jingle Bells. All right. So, are you ready? Let's read. Here we go. You see, it says here, Llama Christmas time. Trees with lights and bells that chime. Gifts to give and songs to sing. What will Llama Santa bring? Bake some cookies, decorate. Santa's snacks go on a plate. Cozy times, delicious smells. Llama Jingle Bells. Now, is that one of your favorites too? You now know why it's one of Santa's favorites, right? All right. That was that book. So, the other book I love, this one, I love it because it's all about snow. Snow. I love snow. I know. Do you love snow? Yes. Because kids love snow, right? And people have said, especially Mrs. Claus, that Santa is just a big kid. I have a secret. I think I am a big kid, but that's a secret for me and you, right? So, are you ready to read this book? Like I said, it's about snow, and I'm really excited to read it. This book is called The Snowy Day. Right, let's get to it. Here we go. One winter morning, Peter woke up and looked out the window. Snow had fallen during the night, and it covered everything as far as he could see. Look at it, that snow is everywhere. Wow. After breakfast, he put on his snowsuit and ran outside. The snow was piled up very high along the street to make a path for walking. Peter took his morning walk in the snow. I tell you, that has to be fun. I love snow. Crunch, crunch, crunch. His feet sank into the snow. He walked with his toes pointing out like this. You see? You see how he has his toes pointed out like that? He walked with his toes pointing in like that. And then look at that. That's how he has his toes now pointing in. Peter's a funny guy. Then he dragged his feet slowly to make tracks. You see, he's made the tracks there in the snow. Have you ever done that? Just walk real slow, making tracks in the snow. But Peter, he found something sticking out of the snow that made a new track. You see, that's a new track. I wonder what that was. It was a stick. He's got a stick. A stick that was just right for smacking down a snow-covered tree. Down fell the snow. Plop. On top of his head. That's what happens when you beat a tree with a stick and it has snow on it. It falls on your head. He thought it would be fun to join the big boys in their snowball fight, but he knew he wasn't old enough yet. I like that, the snowball fight. There's a lot of snowballs they're throwing, but he's not old enough yet, so he can't do it just yet. So he made a smiling snowman and he made angels. Have you ever made a snowman? Have you ever made an angel? I have. It's fun. Snowmen and snow angels. It's really fun. He pretended he was a mountain climber. He climbed up a great big tall heaping mountain of snow and then slid all the way down. Look at that. He climbed up and then he slid down. I think that probably would be my favorite part of the day. He picked up a handful of snow and another and still another. He packed it round and firm, and then he put the snowball in his pocket for tomorrow. And then he went into his warm house. Okay. Continuing on, he told his mother all about his adventures while she took off his wet socks. Wet socks. And he thought and thought and thought about his adventures. See, he had to take a bath before he went to bed. Before he got into bed, he took his pocket. He looked in his pocket. His pocket was empty. The snowball wasn't there. He felt very sad. You see, there's nothing in his pocket. And he was sad. He went to sleep sad. When he slept, he dreamt that all the sun had melted all the snow away. The sun is out and there's no snow. Wow. And he has no snowball in his pocket. But when he woke up, his dream was gone. The snow was still everywhere and new snow was falling. After breakfast, he called to his friend from across the hall and they went out together into the deep, deep snow. See, there they go. The end. Now, you see why I like this book? It's about snow. It was all about snow. And this time of the year, it's about snow. It's about Christmas time too. And do you know what I like about Christmas? It's just not only the gifts and the presents, but it's about being together with people you love. It's about being with your family. So remember, This is a time for you to be with your family. This is a time for you to have a good time, to enjoy being the wonderful children that you are. Be kind to each other, love each other. Have a very Merry Christmas, and Santa will see you again next year. Merry Christmas to all.